Hi, welcome to 320 Workshops. In this video, we're going to build this sturdy and functional step stool. It is made of cherry. This is all cutoffs and leftover lumber from other projects. I was under some time constraints, so I needed to get it done between a couple projects. So the construction is really straightforward. It was designed based on some ideas from antique bed steps or library ladders, and it was a pretty simple build. So let's get started and I'll show you how I built this. We have a small finch and he's hanging up off from the ceiling, and he has lost all of his eyesight now. So we have to get up and down on the stool to check on him and change his water and cover him at night. And usually we get a stool like this. It's not very attractive. It's kind of bulky to bring in and out of the sunroom, but it works. It's a little bit tall. So what I thought I'd do is build something that looked nice that could just stay there near his cage. I got on the internet, got some different inspirations, and I came up with this design. This is a full-scale drawing so that you can see how it's basically going to be done. So now I've milled the lumber. I've got each of the pieces cut out for the sides. I've tried to match the grain as best as possible. On the right side, there will be a tall rail as a handhold, and on the left side, it won't. But the boards have all been trimmed up. Now I'll glue these together before I cut the arch on the front, which will give me a better hold to clamp with. Now, when you're dealing with a step that has the end grain showing, a really good way of handling of that is doing what I call a return. I take the corner, I cut a miter back, and then I rip this piece out. Then, taking another piece of lumber with the same profile as the front, I build a molding to put it at the end. Now, this is glued on and doweled on, and I wasn't really worried about wood movement because I'm only dealing with 6 inches, so that wood movement should be pretty minimal. A lot of times I think we overcomplicate our joinery. This top step is glued to the base. I did glue to end grain, so debatably that could be a pretty weak joint. So I like to add some mechanical strength with these Kukuri wooden nails. What you do is you take a tapered drill bit, drill down through the glued joint, put a little bit of glue on the dowel, drive that home, flush saw it and sand it, and you got a really strong joint.
This is Tanner. He likes hanging out in the shop with me. If you want to hang out in the shop with us, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button. Thanks.
Okay, that's it. Pretty straightforward project. Good use of shorts and cut off lumber. The lumber I had available was a full 1 inch thick. I used that for the whole project, thinking, well, you know, you're going to stand on this, so making it look very substantial probably is a good thing. Wouldn't have to be that thick. The middle step. I did use a domino joiner to put this step in. Obviously, you don't need a domino joiner to put it together. You could easily do this with a dado, which is probably more traditional. You could use mortise and tenon, a little cleat underneath of the step, pocket screws, dowels, lots of other ways you could do that joint. If you wanted to dress it up a little bit more, make this a little bit thicker and maybe turn this. I did the carving at the top. It was a little rushed, probably could have been a little bit better, but it is a good way to hold on to it and works pretty well. So this was made so that we could reach the bird cage, and I think it'll serve the purpose and it should look pretty nice in our sunroom. Thanks for stopping by.